At this hour, the manhunt continues for the gunman behind a massacre in Maine. 18 people killed on Wednesday night.
Today, divers will begin searching the water where Robert Card's vehicle was abandoned near a boat dock.
A shelter-in-place order remains in effect for 2 counties in and around Lewiston, Maine. Many schools, business, and government buildings remain closed.
And we are learning more about the 18 victims killed, like 53-year-old Trisha Aslin. She worked part-time at the bowling alley where the rampage began. Her family says that she ran to the front counter to call police when she was gunned down.
ABC's Rena Roy joining us live from Lewiston with the very latest. Rena.
Well, David and Lauren, I can tell you that this area is still shut down. Pretty much every business that we've seen around here is still closed. It is day 2 and no sign of Robert Card.
The massive search for 40-year-old Robert Card intensifying. The alleged mass shooter on the run for 2 days now. Late Thursday, SWAT teams and armored vehicles swarming a home in Bowdoin, Maine, reportedly connected to the suspect. But still no sign of Card. Hundreds of law enforcement officers combing the area by land, air, and sea.
I want to assure all that a tremendous amount of law enforcement manpower, time, and effort is being utilized around the clock.
Neighbors say the U.S. Army reservist and firearms instructor knows the area well.
He knows every inch of this. You can barely walk through that area. The woods are so thick.
Authorities telling residents in 2 counties to stay at home with the doors locked. And schools have been closed for a second day after the deadly rampage Wednesday night. At least 18 people were killed and 13 others injured when police say Card opened fire at a local bowling alley and then a restaurant several miles away. ABC News has learned Card's sister told investigators she thought her brother may have been going after an ex-girlfriend who was frequently in the bowling alley. Sources telling ABC he spent 2 weeks in a mental health facility this summer after hearing voices and threatening violence. Jennifer Zanka says her back was to the suspected shooter when he opened fire, shattering the bone in her arm.
I got hit, I think, when I went to the ground, and then I stood up and followed one of the other girls. She knew how to get out the back way.
Joseph Walker, a manager at Schmange's Bar and Grill, was shot and killed while trying to stop the alleged gunman at the second scene.
My son had grabbed some type of a butcher knife or something and went towards the killer to try to stop him from killing anyone else, and that's when he shot my son.
And sources tell ABC that authorities found a suicide note at the suspect's home that was addressed to his son. It was filled with rantings, but no specific motive for this deadly attack. Live in Lewiston, Maine, Rena Roy for Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Rena, thank you. And as this story continues,